Yo, welcome back everyone. Today we are playing one of the best Battlefield games to this date. And I haven't said the best Battlefield game because
we have
some
lost
people
objective
have other
Charlie.
opinions. Say for example Battlefield 4, Bad Company. Battlefield have had some very good games, but before we get actually into the combat of this game, we're just going to talk about it a little bit. This game it's special in a way. The way this game captures you in, makes you want to consistently play this game. It's unreal. Like the trailer for this game, it's unbelievable. Still go back to it and watch it many of times because it's just that good. It brings you in straight away with the action and everything the game's going to be about, and it is portrayed perfectly in this game. So nothing me yapping on, let's get into the bit of the action here. I'm going to be playing as a scout today. Been using a good old M1903 sniper.
We have taken objective.
Look, I've already spawned in and there's just so much fucking going on. It's just an amazing game made by a team, like when the game was created, that truly cared. It's sad to see the direction that EA went with Battlefield. It's sad because Battlefield is a great franchise. Don't get me wrong, it still is. Don't get me wrong, 2042 wasn't the best release, but Battlefield as a franchise is brilliant. And underrated take from some of you, but I believe the reason COD actually hasn't been as good as it can is because it hasn't had just friendly competition for Battlefield. Because before it was Battlefield v COD, whereas now it's just kind of COD. Because Battlefield hasn't released a game in a good while, but I am happy to see that this year, I believe, they're bringing out a new one. It's going back to the old roots, which I'm very happy to see. As, don't get me wrong, I'm more of a Battlefield fan. Don't get me wrong, I love a bit of COD. It's good every once in a while, but nothing is better than hopping into this game, running around on a map, killing people and just having great fun. It's an unbelievable game, and like I just said, I think this is the reason COD as well hasn't been as good, because it hasn't had friendly competition. And I think Battlefield releasing a new game will actually make COD go, wow, we actually need to do something here. Enough about COD, let's get back to the main Battlefield here. So Battlefield 1, released in 2016. I would say this is the year Battlefield truly won over COD. You may say that as a no, but I say as 100% yes. This is the year Battlefield definitely won over COD. Because, let's just be honest here, COD 2016, Infinite Warfare, enough said. Whereas this year, 2016, Battlefield made this game, and they looked back and have gone, yeah, you know what, we actually created a masterpiece here. It's just the gameplay of it is so beautiful. Like, I know a lot of OG Battlefield 1 players maybe seen this, and you know what I'm talking about when I say the headshot ping in this game, oof, it's to die for. Especially as I'm playing a scout right now. Sniping a guy directly in the head and getting that little ding when you hit him directly in the beam. It's just brilliant. There's just so much chaos going on at one time. Like, look at that, the amount of fucking enemies in. I mean, I've got gas coming everywhere. It's just a great game to play. Like, I'm not even going to count the amount of enemies in. It's an unreal game.
We are losing objective butter.
It's just, it's sad to see Battlefield isn't where it used to be. It's sad because Battlefield deserves so much more. and I really hope with this new release they actually capture on that promise and deliver a game we all truly love, because it's really sad to see Battlefield go to a game which is like, I want people to go, no, this is actually Battlefield and it's a good game. Like, another quite known YouTuber here in the UK has been doing some great videos on Battlefield at the minute. Jack Frags, honestly, great UK YouTuber, been making some unreal videos about this game. Props to him. This game definitely deserves love. It's going to go down in a hallway of fame. It's just that good. And the fact is, if you didn't know, this game, the actual team took photos of real life objects. So for example, let's find a quick example here. Like, let's find a rock, for example. Looks like this brick. They would take photos of actual things and implement it and 3D print it into the game. I can't remember what they called it, but they done it in this game and it made it so good. Like, I believe you could probably release this game today and people would be happy with the way it plays and the way it just flows. And another good point with this game is operations. A lot of people know, sometimes you would hop on this, you just want a more casual conquest, still big map and have fun, but if you wanted to truly see and feel what Battlefield was, hopping on this game and playing an operations, especially on like something like Monte Grappa, that map in an operation was low-key to die for. Running up that hill with that massive gun firing at you, or Argonne Forest, just one of the few beautiful maps on this game. And speaking of maps, it's just the design team and what they created. These maps, it's just perfect.
We are losing objective apples.
A lot of the time, you see the people that like promote the game, get the love and support, but no, the team that actually made this game deserve every single bragging right they have, because it's an absolute gem of a game. But we will have to wait and see what Battlefield hopefully brings us this year. It's exciting to see, and I'm hopeful that the next game that does come out brings it back, because it would be the best to see Battlefield in the limelight again. Just even the way it's like the menus, it's so simple but it works so well, and just the guns is amazing. A lot of you OG players probably know Russian 1895. That thing is a fucking beast if you know how to use it. So is this though, the M1903. Recently been using it, and it's a low-key fucking weapon. Let's do a little hot drop here and see what can go on. Yeah, I'm dead. See, look at
We have an armoured train en route.
brilliant. Now, enough of me blabbering. Just gonna be quiet for a minute and let you see the brilliance of this game, and I'll be back with you in a second.
Train has arrived.
Well, now you've seen the essence of this game. It's brilliant. It's a very immersive game. It drags you in, consistently wants you to keep playing. It's just one of those games you hop on and you can play for 5 hours and not realise, or you can hop on and play for 10 hours and not realise. It just keeps you hooked. Like, look at that, just a fucking train going through the middle of the objective while I'm getting shot up with snipers. Gas is going off, and there's 5 guys shooting at a vehicle. It's unreal. That's heartbreak. That 90. That's honestly heartbreak. But yeah, just visually as well. Look at this. I'm not even running this on a decent PC, to be honest. I'm in a fucking 1660 Super. But this game still looks amazing. It's crazy to say this game came out in 2016.
We have taken objective butter.
It doesn't feel like it. You could release, like I said, you could release this game today, and I think a lot of people would be happy with it. Which I think was one of the points of Battlefield 5. It had a cagey start, but it's also now a very good game. But I think a lot of people was expecting with Battlefield 5, oh what a shot, was basically just a reskin Battlefield 1. Like, don't get me wrong, it's cool on a different directive, but I think what a lot of people wanted was BF1 physics into Battlefield 5, but it worked out in the end, because Battlefield 5 is also a great game. It didn't have the best of starts as I'd say Battlefield 1 did, but Battlefield 5 is also a very good game. It's funny that the best, most recent Battlefields aren't even modern ones. Says a lot there, really. But look at this game. It's just amazing. And of course, I get stuck in between the fucking train. But low key, we're gonna no balls push to D. I'm probably gonna get killed in about 3 seconds, but fucking no balls. This environment it's unreal. No other game captures this quite like it anymore for me. Like, if I want to hop on a game and be immersed, have fun, just be all out carnage, this is the game. Don't get me wrong, there's some very other good games in the discussion. If we're going to go a bit Milsim and still like this era, Beyond the Wire was a good one, but that's not really as popular anymore. Obviously, you've got some very good games for Milsim fans out there. Squad, which is very good. Armour 3, Armour Forger, they're still very good games. But this, it's like you can hop in, have fun. Don't go on, this isn't a Milsim game at all, but you can hop in and just have fun with this. But it's not like you're running around on COD shooting people. But say if you still want Milsim but war, I'd say Hell Let Loose is very good, but that game can be very demanding. That's the only thing with these Milsim games. They are great fun, but a lot of the time the learning curve is too much for players, which deters a lot of people away. But they are very good games, and if you've never played them, you should really do, because you get a good squad of people that communicate. They are really fun. A lot of the time, that's what deters new players, because I've seen it myself. You load into sometimes a game on Hell Let Loose, and then it's just no speaking. Whereas this, you don't need any of that. Communication isn't necessarily needed, but you can still have a good time and you haven't got to worry about anything. It's just, I would say Battlefield 1 is basically, it's not a perfect game because every game has its little quirks, but I'd say it's near perfect for me. And we are getting absolutely dominated by this team. Fair play. Let's switch it up a bit. Go to the good old support. Oof, MG, the M19. A lot of people know this gun is very, very good. 20 round zone. It does hinder you a little bit, but it makes up for it. And a lot of you probably know this gun quite well. It does good damage in this game. So probably support in Battlefield is probably the most underrated classes for me. for me it's just so perfect. Look at that, I just hop through a window and kill 2 people. Everyone goes, support, sniper. I mean, assault sniper, Jesus. But for me, my favourite class is probably support. Because you can do a fuck ton of damage, and you can also still have a good gun with range, and just run around and shoot people. But also on this game, especially on maps where you have bunkers or indoor areas, Argonne Forest, between A, B and C point, running around with one of these shotguns and just blasting people, it's unreal. Whereas this game is probably going to come to a finish quite soon because we are being absolutely mad. Whereas, just going to say it now, I hope you guys have enjoyed this, just a little rant about this game. I thought I'd just make a video because it's a game I truly love, and I know a lot of other people do. And I know a lot of Battlefield fans out there want to see Battlefield in its prime again.
Hier, ich habe ein bisschen Munition übrig.
When I was younger, never mind, not that old, but it was actually a debate, Battlefield or COD, where it's now just kind of meh. Like, gaming's still fun, but it's just sometimes, I see a lot of people say it, gaming sometimes has just become a little bit stale, which is alright, it happens, burnout. But new Battlefield game dropping, who knows? We could see the return of Battlefield again, and I hope we do, because it's one of my favourite fucking games. Whereas, yeah, this game is closing up now, and we have got our asses handed to us. We have been annihilated. There's no way to put it really. We have just been crumbled, which is cool. You get games like this where you get absolutely crumbled, but it's still fun. And then sometimes you get games on this where you're 50-50 for half the match and you get a late decider. It's the versatility of this game. Or sometimes you somehow end up both doing shit, and then the game that's supposed to go on for half an hour goes on for about 4 hours. Bit of exaggeration, but you get what I mean. Anyways, I'm going to end it here, guys, because this game is pretty much done and you're just going to see me getting killed repeatedly over and over again. So I hope you've enjoyed. A like and subscribe would be much appreciated, and I hope to see you all next time. Thank you and goodbye.